Federal grand jury is now deliberating the January 6th seditious conspiracy charges against the former Proud Boys leader and his 4 lieutenants. In closing arguments of this landmark trial, the prosecution painted the Proud Boys as, quote, Donald Trump's army, who were, quote, thirsting for violence in their plot to violently stop the transfer of power to Joe Biden. The defense claims that their clients are scapegoats for Donald Trump. Joining me now is NBC News Justice reporter Ryan Riley, who's been covering the trial. So, Ryan, this is an incredibly important case before the jury. It's a big case for the Justice Department. Seditious conspiracy is rarely used. It's a Civil War-era law. The prosecutor made it clear to jurors it did not need to be a verbal agreement among the men. It could be an unspoken, a wink, a nod. So where does this take us as the jury is deliberating?
Yeah, I think one of the most interesting cases here will be with Enrique Tarrio because, of course, remember, he was not at the Capitol on January 6th. He was actually at a hotel in Baltimore. A couple of days before January 6th, he was actually arrested on separate charges. He was released and was told to sort of get out of D.C., get out of the city. So he ended up going to a hotel in Baltimore. And I think that's the real challenge for prosecutors here, and obviously which could have implications on other cases, is that someone who actually wasn't on site, they're saying, was a part of this conspiracy. What prosecutors have pointed to is messages from Enrique Tarrio saying, make it a spectacle, and certainly plenty of celebrations of what happened, including saying, we did this afterwards. They have those sort of communications from him. But it's a little bit more difficult to suggest that he was, pulling the strings or pushing people in a certain direction while he was at that hotel in Baltimore. There's certainly plenty of evidence he was celebrating it afterwards. And, he's talked about making it a spectacle beforehand. But they haven't provided a ton of evidence that there is an explicit plan to go into the Capitol. And what we've seen from a number of the defendants is that they say, the defendants who testified say, there wasn't a plan to go in the Capitol, that this sort of was all spontaneous, Andrea.
Well, one reason he wasn't in the Capitol is that he, from a previous case, was not permitted back into the Capitol because of what had happened during a protest of the George Floyd, the Black Lives Matter protest. A previous court case.
That's right. Yeah, he was arrested for those activities that took place a few weeks earlier, and also on a gun charge. They had some of his. He had brought materials that were not allowed, sort of a gun part into the district that was actually branded with the Proud Boys name. So he was on the phone with a reporter when he was actually picked up just before the January 6th attack. And, what his defense has said is that he essentially had a plan for what he was going to do on January 6th, that he was supposed to speak at this event for Latinos for Trump, and that, he didn't actually plan to storm the Capitol, is what the defense is sort of saying. And again, like you mentioned, that he's a scapegoat for Donald Trump here.